Hi guys, it's Joey. This is going to be a heart chakra healing spell based around the idea that witches go to nature for healing, to be healed, and I'll discuss that at length. Before we get into this though, I'm just going to quickly update people. I'm not very well again. So I'm going to be taking a little time just to myself, just to be quiet and healing and things of that nature. I'm still going to be around, still going to make videos. I mean, the ogham candle might be a little bit late because I don't want to make candles while I don't feel great, and you know, things might be a little bit later than they might otherwise be, but I'll get most things done. But there won't be like a whole additional load of videos this week. It'll just probably be the basics. So I'm alive, I'm okay. I just need that time for healing and things. So I'm doing the chakra healing sort of setups as I feel the need to do them, work through them myself. So they're not going to be in order, obviously, as you can probably tell by now from the first two anyway. So this is for the heart chakra. And as I said, it's based around the idea that witches go to nature for healing. So everything here sort of lines up with the heart chakra, but a lot of it was just how I felt things should be, and then I actually looked it up afterwards and it did actually coincide to the heart chakra, so my intuition was right on it. So the general setup is that you have the green spell candle in the middle. Green being the colour of the heart chakra. There's the chakra symbol engraved on it, which you're not going to be able to see, and I'm not going to faff around trying to show you, but it is there. The candle itself, let's just straighten up a little. The candle itself is anointed with lavender essential oil. Lavender essential oil lifts depression and sadness from the spirit, helps bring the love of Mother Earth and emotional balance. So it's addressing things that are symptomatic of a heart chakra and pain, as well as connecting us back to Mother Earth, grounding us within Mother Earth. And there's a lot of Mother Earth energies working through this. It's just been Earth Day, so the other day, so that may have an effect on the energies around at the minute. So within the base, which is a tea light, like I quite frequently do with my spell setups anyway, is 3 herbs. There is rose petals, yarrow, and I think it's pronounced marjoram. It might be marjoram, I don't know, it's one or the other, I'm too ill to care. So rose petals are obviously a fairly obvious one for the heart chakra. They're there for love, healing, and taking care of the self. It's internal love and the healing that is required. Yarrow is for self-love, courage. It's emotionally healing and guards us while we are healing. And marjoram, I think, is for grieving, to help bring back love, happiness, courage and peace into the heart. So then surrounding the candle are 9 tree, or it said moss agate, but they look a little bit more like tree agate to me, but either work. So, and then there are 4 base rose quartz, one of them being a heart shape, and then the aventurine heart chakra disc from my chakra set, and the rose quartz chakra disc set, and the Moonstone Pendulum. The Moonstone Pendulum is what I'm going to use for the actual healing work over the chakra once the spell work is finished, so it's sort of imbuing the pendulum as part of the spell. The Moonstone may not sort of instantly line up for most people, they're like, what? But it's a gentle healing energy, and it came from my dear friend Sharon, who's close to my heart, so it works for me. So let's talk through the crystals, and we'll mention the incense and the shape. So the tree agate, or moss agate, as I mentioned, is associated with the chakra, but I wasn't sure whether it was or not originally. It was just one of those crystals, and I thought, you know what, we need this one, and I don't know why we need this one, but I'm pretty sure we need this one. So it actually is associated with the chakra, but I would have used it anyway because it has a stabilizing, grounding, transforming negativity into positivity energy. Agate is often associated with being a warrior, so getting through the worst. But I really wanted it for the idea of witches go to nature to be healed, which runs through this whole thing. So we've already mentioned it with the Marjoram, and of course green is a colour of the earth. So here for the tree agate is sort of connecting to Mother Earth, grounding away all that harms, and if you can't physically go into nature to be healed for whatever reason, then this would be an alternative, a sort of symbolic representation, a tapping into those energies. There are 9 of them. 3 by 3 is the goddess number, if you like. The cycles of life, death and rebirth, very important to most magical paths. And then rose quartz, the heart at the front. I mean, if you didn't have a heart, it doesn't matter, but I do, so I'm going to use it because obviously it's the physical representation of the heart chakra. And love. Even, it's within our psyche, so for symbolism's sake it works. And of course rose quartz is obviously associated with the chakra quite blatantly and regularly, and is again for love, self-love, healing of the heart. So it's just for healing the heart, really. A sense of love and positivity. So then if you look at the shape, it actually looks very much like a cross, which is not what I was intending when we started particularly, but given the astrological cardinal cross energies recently, I guess it's tying into energies which I was just guided by without thinking about it. And additionally, it's not 100 miles away from Bridget's Cross. Bridget's Cross is within a circle, so if I'd have put it on a pentacle board even, it would have worked slightly better, but it did remind me of the whole Bridget's Cross a little bit, with me being on the Celtic path obviously, and therefore she is the Celtic goddess probably most associated with healing. You can argue others, but you know, for me, she's a healing goddess. So last but not least, we have the incense, which is on the far side, and you probably can't see very well, but I've kept the pack out. Now this is Patchouli Forest. I know, I don't use the Patchouli Forest very often, and it's a lovely incense, which I think Sandra sent me, I think. Now Patchouli Forest, first and foremost, forest going to nature to be healed. You see the common theme. It's a Virgo thing. Everything adds to the same theme. Now, patchouli is not always used for this, and a lot of people will probably know it from love and lust magic, for obtaining love and lust magic. However, it also has releasing, earth magic, courage, willpower, and of course you can funnel the love energy into yourself for healing. These are by no means set in stone, but this is how I'm going to be doing it, so I thought I would share it. The spell will be done before I share it, so you know. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, I'm probably going to be a bit quiet for a little while I go into myself and do some healing work and just take the time, which I think we all should and we all need. So many blessings.